This is Sven of We Share Solar, happily accelerated by Rockstart.
Thanks for having me here again, Jan. We Share Solar, we're a crowdfunding platform for solar, and I started this company a little over 2 years ago because of the simple fact that we do not have an energy problem. Solar power is a clean and profitable solution, but somehow still 90% of our energy needs come from fossil fuels like this. So something's going wrong, and that's the financing and organizing situation. In the current model, these large-scale power plants are funded by banks. They are owned by utility companies that sell the power to consumers that have their money in the banks. And this works well if that's a big asset, but for a small decentralized solar power plant, this simply doesn't work. And that's because banks have limited capacity to provide funds, and utilities do not have a clear incentive to organize this. However, consumers are interested to invest in solar, but there's no direct means for them to do so. And that's where we come in. We connect these consumers and allow for them to directly invest in a small-scale solar power plant, for example, on the roof of a school. And we work together with these banks and utilities so that we organize a system in that we can make this work. So in short, we are an online platform that empowers site owners to save money, consumers to make money, and to combat climate change together. So how does this work? Well, in practice, we start by approaching site owners and give them the right tools so that they can design, develop, and crowdfund their solar energy installation so that they can save up to 10% on their utility bill without having to invest themselves. Because this investment comes from the consumers. They make a good, profitable, impactful investment that insulates themselves against rising energy prices, and they get a personalized energy dashboard in which they can track the production of their virtual solar power modules. They can share it with friends and family, so we make it fun. And on top of that, they own a 3 to 6% return. Now, as we know, the price of solar has declined over the last year, resulting in an enormous market opportunity for solar, with a big chance for solar crowdfunding. The serviceable market for us, that's the non-residential sector, for Germany, UK, and the Netherlands, needs a funding need of more than 100 billion euros in the next 6 years. And we make money in this market by doing 3 main things. So we develop the projects, we bring in the right tools so that the site owner can have a good installation. We take care of the online transaction so that the crowdfunders can invest. And we take care of the annual payments to the crowdfunders following the duration of the projects. And we provide the dashboard so that people get information and are connected to the project. Now let's be clear, we're not just a crowdfunding platform. And we're also not a project developer. We do way more than that. Especially, we are actually the only utility-independent crowdfunding platform which offers an end-to-end solution for solar financing. And as of today, we already raised 600,000 euros for our first project on a football stadium. And next week, we'll be launching our platform. So as you can see, we have proven the concept. Next year, we're set to show repeatability, starting off with a pipeline of crowdfundable projects with approximately 3 million euros in value. And after that, we want to seize the opportunity in other countries in the EU and expand and scale. Now, in order to do this, we need some funding. We've secured a 250,000 euro seed investment, but in order to really use that, we also seek a commitment for funds in order to expand internationally, because we think that the success of this business is not only dependent on the Netherlands, but it's bigger. There's a big opportunity in other parts of Europe. So my last question basically for you is if you are ready to join this revolution with us, and if so, let's have a chat. Thanks.
How many projects do you have live that you raised money for?
So it's 2 projects on one location, and we will start with 3 projects before the end of the year, which is 1 ground-mounted installation and 2 installations on the roof, 1 of a farmer, for example.
And which will be the first international market you would like to enter?
We're studying the UK market and the German market as we speak, and following the outcome of that, we have to choose either one. I think both are very interesting, so we haven't made up our minds yet.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for pitching today.
Great, thanks.